Have you ever wondered how to do Facebook lead generation for your business and ever wondered exactly what it would be like if you were able to do Facebook lead generation for your business and be successful? A lot of us have seen the power of being able to understand how to use Facebook lead generation and how your business can benefit by generating leads on Facebook every single day. So today, I'm here to answer the question, how do you do Facebook lead generation? Let's start talking about it.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
My name is Super Sid, and I'm an organic marketing coach who has helped hundreds of people build systems so that they can generate and attract 30 to 50 leads a day to them online organically for free. And in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how to do Facebook lead generation. So in this video, I'm first going to go over with you exactly what is Facebook lead generation, exactly what is it, why do you want to have it, and ultimately, what is it going to do for your business? The next thing we're going to cover is we're going to cover the differences, the two major marketing types in Facebook, and then we're going to cover the differences of those marketing types of organic and paid marketing. And then last, I'm going to go over with you 3 of my top tips for you to start generating leads on Facebook organically for free. Let's go. So the first thing I want to cover is exactly what is Facebook lead generation? What is it exactly when you are generating a lead on a Facebook? And I think there's a lot of, like differences with people when it comes to when exactly does a prospect, right, on Facebook who is looking at your stuff, who has attracted you for whatever manner, who visits a funnel, who visits a page, who comes to your personal page or fan page on Facebook, when do they become a lead? And in our super online organic prospecting system, we classify leads that come to us on Facebook as someone who is attracted to us and that takes action or makes a behavior on something that we've done on Facebook. So originally, we want to look at a lead of someone who essentially raises their hand on Facebook in some fashion, right? This could be sending you a friend request. This could be commenting on a post. This could be, engaging with a post. This could be engaging with stories. This could be, a lot of times engagement, but what we classify as someone who becomes a lead is when they make a behavior on their own after being attracted to you, and they make a behavior on their own to be able to raise their hand and say, hey, I like what you're doing and I want to learn more. Or I like what you're doing and I want to chat. Or I like what you're doing and I want you to send me something, right? That is classified, when I classify as someone that becomes a lead, is when they take that behavior and allow us to identify that behavior, identify that engagement, identify that friend request, identify, that opt-in or whatever it is, and then be able to reach out to those people and help them. Basically them taking a behavior to ask you for help. A lot of times, that's when those prospects are actually leads on Facebook, and that is what you want to be looking for when you're looking to generate leads on Facebook. Before I go into the 2 different types of marketing that you can do to generate leads on Facebook, I want to ask you, are you generating leads on Facebook right now for your business? What's working best for you? Let me know in the comments. All right, so when we're looking at generating leads on Facebook, I like to bucket those into 2 different buckets, okay? You're going to have organic marketing and lead generation on Facebook, and then you're going to have paid marketing and lead generation on Facebook. Organic marketing is marketing where you are attracting leads, attracting clients to you on Facebook, right? Without having to spend any money on paid advertisements. And I think a lot of people, when they look at organic marketing, they're like, oh, well, basically I'm just going to shout out a bunch of things, right? And try to get people to, follow me, or try to get people to do this or that. Ultimately, our goal with organic marketing, the same as with paid marketing, is to make conversions and to make sales and to help people along the way. So when we're doing organic marketing, we want to make sure that we set up a system, right? We have a system for that called our super online organic prospecting system. And in that system, we talk about a system of items and a system of things that you can follow, right? That you can do, that you can set up, that is going to automatically every single day help you when it comes to generating leads on Facebook and online as a whole for your business organically for free. So let's make sure that we're setting up a system that is working for us every single day. And later on in this video, I'm going to go over some items from that system that you can set up so that it's working for you every single day, generating leads for you every single day. And all of this is happening without you having to spend a penny on online paid advertising. Now when we talk about paid advertising, let's go into what paid advertising is, right? So the second way that you can generate leads on Facebook is to run paid advertising or run, paid Facebook ads. And ultimately what you're doing, when you're doing that is you're taking the same message, right? The same message you have with your organic marketing. And then you're basically putting that message into Facebook and you're saying, hey, Facebook, take X number of dollars of mine, take $5, take $10, take $100 of mine. And I want you to purposely put that message in front of this group of people over there on Facebook. And I want them to see this message so that they will take it, make a behavior on that message. So they will, basically say, oh, I like this, I don't like this. They'll make a decision on if they want to make a behavior and do the same types of behaviors on those paid advertisements as you're getting them to do on the organic advertisements. Now, you're probably hearing a common theme here, right? You got organic marketing, which is putting a message out for free, right, to a marketplace on a media. And then you got paid marketing, right? That is paying money to put that same message in front of that, typically that same marketplace on that same media, but you're paying money to make it happen. What's the difference? The difference is that organic marketing works. Paid marketing just makes organic marketing work a little bit faster. And it's very important that we understand that because we need to make sure that we're doing our organic marketing successfully and that we're noticing and we're measuring success from that organic marketing at a scale to where the offer that we're promoting is validated, to where, what we're promoting, ourselves, whatever product or services we're promoting is validated, the market wants it. And then when we can validate that, usually around making $10,000 or more within our business, we then look at going to paid marketing to start generating leads over there. Before I go over with you 3 different tips that you can generate leads on Facebook organically for your business starting today, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new videos every single day that is helping you with building a system so that you can start attracting leads to you online for free organically. Make sure to click on that subscribe button below and subscribe to this channel. Now let's start talking about some ways that you can generate leads on Facebook. Let's go. All right. So now that you understand exactly what Facebook lead generation is and you understand the 2 different types of ways to make lead generation on Facebook happen, let's talk about 3 tips where you can start generating leads on Facebook starting today, really starting right now. So the first thing we want to do when we're looking to generate leads on Facebook, whether it's organic or it's paid, and I would highly suggest that you start organically, is by what I classify as putting your flag in the ground, right? Creating your destination. And what I mean by destination is that place for people to consistently come to where they can enter into your world online. So the destination that I'm talking about, that we talk about when it comes to the super online organic prospecting system, is what we classify as our profile funnel. And that profile funnel is basically a funnel, a destination that we create on our personal profiles on Facebook, and it allows the people that visit our personal profiles on Facebook to know who we are and what it is that we can do to help them, as well as where they can go so that we can start helping them with what the profile funnel says we can help them with, right? So ultimately, when we build our personal profile on Facebook, we got to remember this is built on our personal profile. Especially when we're getting started with generating leads on Facebook, more reach is going to come from our personal profiles than any fan page ever would. And we really don't need to be worrying about a fan page, right? Or a business page until we're running paid advertisement on Facebook, in my opinion, which really becomes when we're making $10,000 or more, online or with our business already, so that we can consistently start running paid advertisements like we talked about before at the market. Right? So when we're doing this, right, and we're doing it organically and we're setting this stuff up, let's make sure that we set up our profile funnel, that destination that we need to set up. And let's do that by following 4 different areas on our personal profiles to make that happen. The first area that we want to make sure that we add in who it is that we are, what it is that we do, and how it is that we can help them is what we classify as our cover image. That's going to be the image at the top of your personal profile. And that cover image is a great spot. It's the biggest piece of real estate where you can add in what it is that you do and exactly who it is that you can help, so that when people visit your personal profile, right? They know exactly who you are and how you can help them. The second area of your personal profile that we want to make sure we get right is going to be our profile image. Now, I know a lot of people are like, what do you mean? That's just a picture of my face. And it is, right? And it is for the most part. And if you did that, you got half of it right? It should be a picture, like a headshot of you, right? Or of you demonstrating what it is that you do to help people. And I think a lot of people get this wrong because they want to put like their best headshot of all time. And you might have this person who, is 40 years old or 45 years old and they have their best headshot of when they were 25. And then you might see them live, you might see them at a seminar, you might see them in a virtual summit, you might see them online somewhere, wherever it might be, and then you're like, that doesn't look like the person in the profile picture. And when that happens, you can easily break rapport with someone, lose their trust, and then guess what? You've lost them forever. So my general rule of thumb when it comes to building your profile funnel and it comes to building your personal image on your profile funnel is to make sure that you use an image that is no older than a year old. Okay. The next part of this, the third part, right? We talked about 4 parts here. The third part of your profile funnel is going to be your about section and your description. Now, what makes this unique is that your about section and your description on your personal profile is the only place where you can add a link on Facebook without being penalized. So what I mean by penalized is that they're not going to, they're going to show, no one can block how many people come to your personal profile. So it's not going to push down, right? How many people can see that link like it might do if you just put out a post with a link or something like that. So it's not going to push it down. It's going to stay on that About Us section. It's going to stay in that description. And by, putting that link there, it's the only place on Facebook that you can put that link and not be penalized for it, meaning that they're not going to lower the amount of people that see it just because you have a link on Facebook that's taking someone outside of Facebook. And the last part, the fourth part of your personal profile, right, that you can work on in your profile funnel is going to be what we classify as your featured story section. Now, you look below, right, your photos, or right above your photos there on Facebook, whether you go to your phone here, you go to your phone, you can look at it, or, you can, go to your computer and you're going to see this featured story section. And what this featured story section is a way for you to go in and put featured stories around what it is that you do, what it is that you teach, what it is that you help people with, and you're able to put these stories in there of how you helped people do that thing. And then when you put those stories in there at the end of the story, you can say, hey, if you want to do this, go here. Which is going to be what? The links and the things that you can put in your description, driving that traffic, driving those prospects to the spots where you can help them, ultimately being the lead magnets and the opportunities that you put out onto Facebook and on your personal profile funnel. Another tip that I want to go over with you once you get your profile funnel built is, what do we do to people that visit that profile funnel? How do we, we talked about leads earlier. How do we turn that prospect that's visited our profile funnel into a lead that needs our help? And ultimately, there's 2 different things that people can do after they visit your profile funnel. One, they can just take action on the lead magnet or the offer that you're presenting to them, going and opting in and going to become a lead, someone who opted in because they showed behavior. They had that behavior saying, hey, I'm interested. I want to go opt in. Or they can connect with you and send you a friend request. And the second thing I'd like to go over with you when it comes to generating leads on Facebook is, what are we going to do with the people that are sending us friend requests that visit our profile funnels, right? They come to visit our profile funnel. And since people do business with people and not social media profiles, they wanted to connect with us on Facebook and they wanted to make sure that we were real. What are we going to do when we get these, friend requests? Well, I classify as a friend request on Facebook as a lead on Facebook. And I treat it as if someone just opted into one of my funnels, right? Or someone just came to visit one of my worlds. Like they just came to the pearl and golden gate, right? To Super Sid's world. And I'm going to introduce myself and say, hey. So what do we do? So since they took that behavior of sending us a friend request, we acknowledge what they did. And then we ask, hey, why did you come here in the first place? So the 2 sentences that I like to use in my Super Sid's friend request hack to turn a prospect into a lead after they send you a friend request is simply this. Hey, first name, right? Thanks so much for reaching out, period. That's the first sentence. The second sentence, it's very nice to meet you, comma. What made you decide to reach out to me? And by just saying those 2 sentences, you're going to be able to generate conversation. You're going to be able to get these leads who came to your profile funnel, sent you a friend request because they liked what you were talking about, start engaging with you. And you're going to be able to go ahead and start getting those people into sales conversations or directing that traffic where you want it to go, which could be a sales conversation, an appointment, could be going to a Facebook group, could be whatever lead magnet that you have on your profile funnel. You can point that traffic on purpose, manually, through the friend request hack to go there. Or if they're interested in working with you, automatically just get them on your calendar, book a call with them, and turn that prospect into a lead and ultimately into a paying customer. And then the last thing that I want to go over with you is number 3. And number 3 is a promotional method that we talk about with our clients, with our students, when it comes to starting to promote your profile funnel, starting to purposely get those friend requests, and that is going live. Going live is by far the best type of organic post that you can go out and do on social media. And going live is going to put you in front of your audience, the people that is connected with you online, and it's going to put you in front of them on purpose. Facebook's not going to be able to push you down in the algorithm. They're not going to be able to take you out of the live feed. Why? Because you're live, right? You're live. So one of the most common questions I get asked is, okay, Sid, you want me to go live? What do I go live about? Well, we make this very simple, right? We make it very simple. Obviously, you are helping people with your product, with your service, with that offer that you're promoting on your profile funnel. So when you start going live, simply talk about how you use this offer to help yourself. Talk about those epiphanies that you had when you were learning about the offer and the ways that you're going to help people in the future. And also talk about how you've been able to help other people and demonstrate in those live videos how you help them by showing proof, right? Now, that's really all you got to do. You got to go live and you got to talk about what's going on and how you've helped people with what you're wanting to help people with in your offer. That's really all it is. So don't make this any more complicated. We don't got to go live for 30 minutes. We don't got to go live for an hour. We got to go live while we're walking down the street and we have a thought, or we have a client that just sent us back and demonstrated to us that our stuff helped them, right? But ultimately, go live every day. Be consistent with it. Put your best stuff out when you do that. And when you consistently start going live every day, you're going to start driving more people that are connected with you online to your videos, ultimately to your profile funnel. And then they're going to get the opportunity to send you a friend request, right? To where you can initiate that friend request or ultimately take action on what you're promoting on that offer on your profile funnel, ultimately helping you turn that Facebook prospect into now a lead generated on Facebook so that you can reach out to them and turn that lead generated into a client generated on Facebook. So if you're ready to generate leads on Facebook and you want to start attracting 30 to 50 new leads and clients to you online organically for free, then my brand new super online organic prospecting system bundle is just for you. And in this bundle, you're gonna get 3 of my top selling courses on exactly how you can start attracting leads to you online organically for free. And right now, you can grab your super online organic prospecting system bundle for over 97% off. Just click on the link in the description. I cannot wait to see you in the bundle. Don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by clicking on that link below and joining us while grabbing your super online organic prospecting system bundle right now. We'll see you next time.
Let's go. We all win when we all win.